What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Amaka, and if you're a returning subscriber, you're welcome back. So today I'll be trying out an all nude bridal makeup tutorial, and I'll be using different products for the two sides of my face. For the left side of my face, I'll be using cheaper products, and for the right side of my face, I'll be using Zickel products mostly. So guys, stay tuned and let's jump right into this video. So guys, we'll be starting with the skin prep, and firstly I'll be using my wipes to clean up some dirt off my face. Okay, normally I'm supposed to use micellar water for this, but I don't have any available for now, so I'll just be using my wipes to wipe my face. Okay, and after wiping out my face with my wipes, I'll be using my sweat block. So guys, if you are used to using sweat blocks, you will know that sweat block is used to block some sweats from coming out from your face. And when you are using the sweat block, always make sure you don't use the sweat block under your eyelid to avoid creasing after your makeup. So guys, I'll be dapping it in just like this. Just a little, so that it doesn't get too tight, because sometimes when you use too much of the sweat block, it's tightening your face, and at the end of the day it feels kind of too dry, something like that. If you have a cotton wool, you can also use a cotton wool for this, but I'll just be using my wipes for this. Okay, so I think that's enough. Then after using my sweat block, I'll just allow my face to dry a little. So guys, after allowing my face to dry up, I'll be using a moisturizer to moisturize my face. And just like I said, I'll be doing different things in the two different parts of my face. And here, for the right side of my face, I'll be using more moisturizer, and for the left part of my face, I'll be using just a little bit of the moisturizer. Okay, so is kind of much. Well, so for here, I'll just put a little bit here. So I'll be using my foundation brush to blend it out. Okay guys, so after my moisturizer, I'll be using my primer, my face primer. And for the right hand side of my face, I'll be using the Zickel primer. Oh gosh, that looks so good. So guys, for the left side of my face, I'll be using the LA Girl Face Finity, and just like I did in the other face, I'll be using my hand to apply that. What? God, it's indeed a cheap product. Guy, did you see what just happened? Look at my Zickel primer sitting in perfectly well, and I just applied this, and this one is cleaning up everything. And probably my sweat block is what is affecting it. Oh, anyways, I'll still go ahead. At least it's good I'm trying it out, so I don't stupidly go and try that out with the client. Alright, so next I'll be using my foundation. For the right hand side of my face, I'll be using the Zickel Pro Matte High Definition Foundation, the one in tube, and I'll be using just a little bit. You know, one thing I learned about this moisturizer is that it also helps you to use lesser products, like lesser foundations. Just imagine that my face is so dried up now. I'll have to use a lot of foundations to be able to give me a full coverage. But with this, guys. See how glittering it is. Oh my god, I'm loving this. So for the left hand side of my face, the left part of my face, I'll be using the Zikel Pro Coverage High Definition, the one in the bottom. And mind you guys, the two foundations are from Zikel, and they're also the same shade, but different. This one is the Pro Matte and this one is the True Foundation. So all these whiles I've invested so many foundations because I've not been putting more effort in using a moisturizer. I've never even used the moisturizer. I've never considered it important. Just like the micellar water. It's just recently that I'm hearing that the micellar water is very, very important in skin prep. I'm so glad I started moisturizing. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you just imagine this? Can you just imagine this? Huh? Hey. So guys, after this, I normally use my beauty blender to still tap in and blending the products, and that's what I'll be doing now. Oh my god, that seamless look! I'm loving this. So look at that! Look at that! Oh my god! Oh my god! So guys, for my concealer, I'll be using the V Beauty in 12 color for concealer. What's the hype? Whatever. And for that, I will use a lighter shade for the inner part of my eye, or of my under eye. I feel like using it all through, but I'll just apply a little bit of darker shade that looks like my color. Okay, let's just do it this way. Okay guys, so right now I'll be blending it out. Okay, so for the left side of my face, I'll be using the Pro Concealer, the Lagel Pro Concealer. It's like I'm using more of Lagel products in this face. And I don't think that's such a cheap brown, but I think they have a lot of fake in the market, probably giving them the bad name. And I'll be blending out as well. So guys, before I do the contour, we'll try to do a blush, and for my blush I'll be mixing out two products. For the right hand side of my face, I'll just be using the classic lippies in both pink and red shade. And then I'll apply the red on top of it. And then I'll blend it all out. Okay, okay. So for this side of my face, I'll be using the Zikel Matte lippy, and I'll be using the red and the pink shade, just like I did here. Okay, so I'll be blending it in as well. Anyways, so we'll be going in with our contour, and I'll be doing liquid contour. I'll be, for the right side of my face, I'll still be using the concealer palette I used for it. I'll be getting a contour from here. And remember, you're taking your contour from here. So I'm not forgetting my nose. And for this side of my face, I don't know what to use. Maybe I'll just use a dark shade of the same foundation, the same ZKL bottle foundation, the even true foundation I used in the other side. I'll just use it here as well. And as always, without forgetting our nose. I'll start from here, the right side of my face, to blend it out. Now we'll be going in with our setting powder, and for the right side of my face, I'll be using the Davis setting powder. Still with my beauty blender, I'll just press that in here, and I'll be doing a reverse contour here, and all the way everywhere I'll use my highlighter. I'll be doing a little bit of baking, so I'll just do this here. And for the left side of my face, guys, first I'll be pressing in like I did. Okay, so after that we'll be doing a little bit of baking, just like I did here. And let's take care of our eyes.
What is my?
Don't touch it. Don't mind the noises, my nails. For my brows, for this side, for the right side of my face, I'll be using the classic Super Hot Lash Glue oh my god, I forgot what it's called. To tan my brows. I remembered. To tan my brows, I'll be using this. And for the left side of my face, I'll be using an edge control. So tan my brows on that side. And then I'll use my spoolie brush to press that in. So I'll still be using my setting powder. With my pencil, I'll be following the lines of my brows. Okay, so then I'll be drawing hairs like structures. Alright, I think that's okay. So I'll be going in with my concealers as well. And I'll be using the same concealers I use for each side. Don't forget. And don't forget, I'm drawing down my concealer because I plan to use it as my eyeshadow base. Even though I'm doing a nude makeup, you still need to draw down your concealers to use it as a base. And always remember to be careful and take all the time, so you don't have to make so many mistakes. For the left side of my face, I'll be using these Falling Star, yes, the Falling Star palette. For this side, I'll be using the Real ZKL palettes. Wow. I'm impressed. There isn't much difference. I'll be using this shade for transition, or I'll just use this. I'll be using this eyeliner from Huda Beauty. For my eyeliner, I'll be starting from the outer corner of my eye. For the left side of my eye, I'll be using this eyeliner, and I'll be starting from below the outer corner too as well. Oh. Okay, so it's a bridal makeup, so we'll have to add some silver to our shadow. And because I want it to show properly, I'm going to be applying a little bit of blue on my eyes. After everything I tried, this glitter is trying to ruin this makeup for me. But I will not let it. I will not let it. We'll do damage control. I'm leaving it like that, Jerry. So guys, I'm going in my powder. For my powder, I'll be using the Ezekiel powder palettes for this side of my face, and I'll be using the Blossom powder palette for this side of my face. We're not forgetting here. Okay, for this side of the face, I'll be going in with my Blossom like I told us. Remember, we are using a lighter powder for the places we highlighted, and then we are using the contour powder, the darker shade of the powder as our contour to retouch our contour. Then we are not forgetting our nose contour. So I'll just be using a normal powder. I'm supposed to be my shade to like hold everything together. Just to go over my whole face. So hold everything together. That's what I'm doing right now. So guys, we'll be going over to our lip. But before that, we'll be using our glow kit from Ezekiel. And for our glow kit, I'll just use my eyeshadow brush to apply it. And for my lip, I'll just use my hands to do this one. So for my lippy, remember we are going for all nude. I will use this and a brown concealer. Okay, and here I'll be using a liquid nude palette. And this is all we have. And I'm done. What do you think, guys? Give me a moment. So guys, I'm done with my makeup and I just wore my wig to make it look a little bit more classic. So tell me guys, what do you think about this makeup? Yeah, I love it. And tell me if it's noticeable that I use separate products for those two faces. Guy, I nailed it. I nailed it. Here is the matte and here is the glossy lippy. And they don't even look like there's not much difference. Even the two faces look all the same. Seeing what I'm saying? I love what I'm saying. They look all together as if I used one product on them, but it's just two separate products. I love it. So guys, that'll be all for today. Thanks for watching. I'll still have to edit this video and make it a little bit short, but for now, bye. I love you guys.